lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited to show you how I did this protective miracle knots hairstyle on myself for the first time. So let's get straight into it. So for this hairstyle I'm using Hotbraids Human Hair 3A3B exotic curly crochet hair, and this color is exactly how it came. I did not do anything to it. It just matches my blonde so well. Your package of course comes with all the tools that you need for this hairstyle. We have a brush, a rat tail comb, and of course the crochet needle that you need to actually crochet the hair in. So now that we have everything, we can actually get started. I'm going to start off with my hair very well moisturized, as I see this as a very protective hairstyle. I want to make sure my hair is well moisturized, that way I have the least amount of breakage and or damage. So I'm going to start off by parting my hair. I would say this takes like the most amount of time of the whole hairstyle. I would say just really take your time with this and make sure you have it the way you want it. And once I kind of know what I'm doing, I'm going to start braiding. This is my first braid. I'm braiding it with edge control in my hands. And what I'm doing with the crochet pieces is I'm going to take one off of the ring right here. And then I'm basically going to braid one piece of crochet hair into every braid. So at the end of the braid, I am braiding one piece of crochet into that end of the hair. I just feel like one, this saves me a lot of time. And two, I kind of like the effect of this way better than just crocheting it at the end part, if that makes sense. I'm going to be repeating this step throughout the video anyway, so I'm sure you got what I mean. But yeah, as you can see, I've now finished the braid, and the part where I stop is where I feel like my own hair is completely covered by that braid. So as long as my own hair isn't sticking out, that's where I'll just kind of let go and let the curls do their thing. And then I'm just going to be repeating this throughout my whole head until we're done. And this is actually a really good example by what I mean by feeding that braid in. I leave the braid open and I just feed that little piece in until my own hair is completely out of the braid and covered, and then I let that curly piece go. Really making sure to grab some edge control by the end so my own hair doesn't stick out. And like I said, this is a protective hairstyle for me. Not only do I have naturally curly hair, I also have blonde naturally curly hair. So my hair is processed and I don't want to have too much tension on my hair, and that's why I'm not braiding all too tight, because the last thing I want is any damage or tension while this is supposed to be a protective hairstyle. And I'm almost halfway done here, and I was just so surprised of how light this felt on my head. Once my full head was braided, it is now time to crochet the rest of the pieces into the hair. Now for numbers wise, I decided to keep the bottom few braids to only crochet one extra part in, and then once I come to the top, I crocheted about 2 or 3 extra pieces in. As you've just seen me do, you just pull the little crochet needle in, put the hair in, clip it closed, and then pull the hair back out. And then you want to grab one part of the hair, string it out. You have an option to either knot it in, but I like to wrap the hair around my hair. This way it stays, but again creates less tension, which is what we want. Well, at least what I want. Again, I'm pulling the needle through, clipping the hair in, and passing that needle right back through my braid, grabbing one of those parts so the hair stays in. Wrap it around a few times and the curls will just do their thing. So like I said, now that I'm at the top few braids, this is where I like to crochet about 2 to 3 pieces into my hair, one at the middle and then one at the very top, just for that extra fullness. And here's where you can see what I mean with wrapping it around a few times and just letting the curl do its thing. And here I'm at the final braid, and voila! I love this look so much. I still cannot believe how light this feels on my head. As someone that is used to boho braids, extra hair and stuff like that, I have to say this is the lightest but yet fullest hairstyle I ever had. I absolutely feel no extra weight. I feel no tension on my head. It feels so super comfortable to wear, and I can see myself actually wearing this hairstyle for a long period of time, whereas usually I take my braids out after like a week. Here I am just trying out a few different hairstyles. You could do a half up, half down, you could do a bun, you could do a ponytail. I was just trying things out before I go in with my mousse to kind of style it. And for styling, because this hair is so easy to work with, all I needed was mousse. I just put a good amount of mousse in that hair, and I just saw it immediately just being like beautiful, gorgeous, frizz-free curls. And here I am the next day. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to like refresh it. This is it immediately out of the bun. Like, that's insane. And then all I did was grab a little bit of mousse, did my edges, and I was good to go for the day. I do always like to define and curl the ends, so that's what I'm doing right here. And then I'm done for the day, guys. I wanted to try a little hairstyle out, so I grabbed a little claw clip and put it in a half up, half down. But like I said, you can do any hairstyle you want. This is really light. You will not feel any headache or any tension or anything like being very tight at the back of your neck. This is perfect for those who are very tender-headed as well. And the best thing is that I can reuse this hair. So definitely try this out and let me know how you find it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I would love to see you again in the next video. Bye!